Let's bring in our correspondent, Ashna Horinag. Ashna, what do we know?
Well, we know that Assistant Chief Constable, as we've been learning in the last half an hour, has informed us that a 15-year-old boy who went to school this morning in Sheffield has sadly suffered stab injuries and has lost his life whilst he was at school. We know that South Yorkshire Police have arrested a separate 15-year-old boy and have arrested him on suspicion of murder, and he remains in custody. Police were initially called to reports of a stabbing at the All Saints Catholic High School in Sheffield just after 12:15 this afternoon. Once there, they detained this 15-year-old boy after they found that another teenager, as I say, had suffered serious stab wounds. He was taken to hospital, and we understand that he had been receiving treatment from paramedics who very sadly weren't able to save his life, and he went on to pass away. We know that his family have been informed. There is, as you can imagine, an immense police presence at the scene. There's also a lot of worry and concern, particularly as the school remains closed. It's unclear whether it will open tomorrow. We know there are a number of road closures in place, and we do know that officers and emergency services remain on the site, not only conducting forensic work, but also there to reassure parents, staff, pupils who have been around clearly an incredibly devastating but also tense atmosphere. The school itself, local media reporting that it's the second time that the school has gone into a lockdown in a week. Local media reporting that last Wednesday, the head teacher sent a message to parents saying the reason for the lockdown was due to threatening behaviour between a small number of students where threats were made of physical violence. It's very unclear, though, what the circumstances of this particular incident were. But as I say, South Yorkshire Police confirming that they have arrested a 15-year-old boy on suspicion of murder.